bloody heroes. Bloody villains. I think Brainiac is doing us all a favor by thinning the herd.
Three, two, one, fight! Three, two, one, fight! You win.
Where'd he go? He bounced.
Three, two, one, fight! 3, 2, 1, fight. You win.
Young Ice, can you hear me? Young Ice, can you hear me? If you can hear me, just jump, bro. Alright, so I'm gonna tell you something about this league real quick so you pretty much know what we're going for. Alright, so there's this new comic release called Dark Knight's Metal. Mine's called Dark Knight Metal because it's every individual in the league, right? But look it up on YouTube. It's based on that, and that comic released in about 2 to 3 months ago, like near October. And it's basically based on Batman becoming the villain with every power. He becomes Shazam, evil Shazam. He becomes Doomsday, Devastator. He becomes Joker, Batman who laughs, etc. And then he becomes his own Justice League, but they're all evil and they just start killing everybody. Check that out. And since you're Ice, I don't have anybody that's Ice in the league, so that would actually be cool because I would just think of it as Mr. Freeze Batman or something. You kind of get what I'm saying? Just jump to say yeah, or just type. All right. So that since you know that part, that's what this league is based on. But the other thing I wanted to tell you, this league is chill as fuck, bro. There's nothing regulated to when you play, how you play. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want to chill with people from the past, like that you met throughout the game, that's cool. If you want to help somebody else do something else in a raid or a feat, that's cool. It's whenever it's convenient for you. There's no terms on how you join with the group. If you want to do everything kind of like a rogue, do everything on your own, bro, I'm all for it, man. It's pretty much, I want everybody to have the best gaming experience in this game, you know what I mean? Communication is key, so if you have any questions or you're curious about a collection, I might know, because I pretty much have all the collections in the DC universe. Oh, in this game. Well, basically, yeah. So it's chill, be yourself, do whatever you basically want, man. I'm the leader of the league, so I'm basically telling you this now. So that way you can just pretty much log in when you want to. If you have another tune and you're doing that, it's cool, bro. It's just whenever you have time, you know what I mean? Like if you have a job or something that's important, school, take care of that first. And this comes second, you know what I mean? Like, manage your priorities. This is basically just to chill, log in with the homies or people that are online right now, chop it up with them, stuff like that. So you kind of get my drift on that? Cool? Yeah, man, just don't be afraid to ask for help or anything like that. Everything is chill, low key. You know what I mean? Pretty much everybody else is on their vibe. So if they want to be in a group, and then like let's say there's 5 of us in the league right now online, but they're doing their own thing. If they want to do their own thing, let them be. You know what I mean? They're pretty much doing probably those missions from like those solo missions, those contracts and stuff like that from the beginning, stuff like that. Stuff that you miss out. Yeah, it happens a lot because I still have to do, I think, Metropolis. And I think I'm done with the where's that place at? The prison in Metropolis. the island, yeah, that place right there. Yup. So that's where I need to do it. I need to beat it 10 times basically, and I complete the feat. But I can do that later. So people do that, tend to do that in the league. You know, look for the old feats and shit. Cause not a lot of people do it because not a lot of people are into the game right now. But the thing is, to tell you the reason why this actual game is important, bro, and this is true. DC and Warner Brothers need this game. The reason why I'm saying this because yeah, it needs some tweaks in PvP, the gear, powers that are kind of broken, whatever. They can fix that. They can manage to fix it over time. It doesn't take a month to finish it. You know, it takes time to do it. But besides the point, when it comes to making comics, when it comes to making future movies, you know all these characters that you see in this game, like all around the game and stuff like that, like for villains for Darkseid, villains for Batman, villains for Wonder Woman. It's important to have a game like this. That way people from DC and Warner Brothers, if they ever watch YouTube videos or fan videos that I'm streaming, because I'm streaming, so one day I hope they see this. It's important to keep this game because, yeah, people complain about buying stuff that this is pay to win or whatever. Like this is pay to. Let me take off my push talk. Hold on, I have it on. Okay, so yeah, my basically point is this game is important because it creates new opportunities. Like this game basically has endless DLC. Like it's pretty much 10 times bigger than Warcraft. The reason why I say that, for example, yeah, Warcraft is pretty much a nerdy type game for like back in the fucking medieval days and shit with monsters and stuff like that. But DC has more potential. Like there's more villains, there's more story, you know what I mean? There's more backstory. You know what I mean? Like there's more capability. Like Dark Knight Metal 2, they actually made a mistake in releasing the emblems are gonna come out. They're gonna come out with Dark Knight Metal emblems, and that was supposed to be released later, not right now. So they're gonna be released with the next DLC, which is Antimatter, right? One of the strongest bad guys in DC, right? Like for example, like stuff like that. Games like this is endless. They just people gotta realize that you really don't need to play this to win or to continue. For example, you know how you go to day-to-day basis and then you do those missions that are basically just resets from the little side missions, stuff like that. All right, so you know how you do it every day and then you just keep doing the little side missions and they reset besides the 8-player raids. Well, what I'm saying is the best way to exercise your ability and time is play other games. Like, you know what I mean? Like kill time. Just develop your character little by little. You have to do it at a rush. People expect to do everything all automatically, especially get the gear from 30 to 100 in 1 or 2 days. No, it takes time because not everybody does a mission anymore because they think it's pay to win. Everything is free. Like those stabilizers, you know how people complain, oh, the stabilizers, blah, 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 it's a fixed game, you have to pay for that. No, you don't. Every day it resets, it gives you 6. If you're legendary, if you do play the membership, that's a plus to having that. You get doubles, so you get, if you do it 3 times, you get 1 stabilizer. And then from that, you kind of build it up, you save everything. So like, you know how like there's different material and aura? You know how there's different styles? You don't have to get all of them. You know what I mean? You don't have just pick out the ones that fit your character, you know what I mean? That make you look badass. Like, do you see mines? Like, these are the materials that I want. I can give 2 fucks about the other one. Like the Phoenix material, I was lucky about that one. But I have stealth. That was from saving all the corpses from opening all the things, right? What's it called? Void material, and then Speed Force material, right? And those are the ones I really wanted. And then this character style. For example, if there's another DLC with another time capsule, and I don't like that style, but it's worth for feats, I only get it basically for just for the feats, not for the style. You know what I mean? It's just in the hype what's really valuable to you. You know what I mean? What makes your character look cool, or you know what you were looking for. That's how I look at it. Nothing's really paid to win. It's more of how much time would you take in order to get that. Like the money here, you know how you get stuff all the time, collections, those fucking exobytes and stuff like that. That's free money. You just have to sell it at a convenient time. So, sell a certain amount, and then you build your currency in your bank. If you're premium and you just only get $2,000 a day, right? To use whatever. If you're premium, that's cool. If you're level 1 to, like, let's say 30, you're getting to level 40 or whatever, that's cool. Don't buy legendary. Just build your character by just doing it day by day, getting those collections, saving money. So when you get legendary, you have all that money in your inventory. Does it make sense? Alright, cool. But yeah, do you get what I'm coming from, bro? This game has a lot of potential, bro. Like, yeah, you know how people, this game is dead, blah blah blah. It's not, dude. There's, you know how they're fixing with the powers and your abilities with your skill points, and then towards the armor or whatever, and then how they're fixing it little by little. You gotta give it time, because it's a lot of development, and then once people do it, they have to learn the new mechanics, and people get mad. But once people see what, like, they say, you have 120 skill points, right? So they measure you and how you're able to use your ability with your skill points. How much damage, how much restoration, how much healing or might you pulled out towards the enemy. You know what I mean? And so once they keep calculating it, they'll put it to when there's an update, they'll make sure that all the abilities or powers should be more equal. You know what I mean? Yeah, but welcome to the league, homie. I just felt like I should have told you that, you know what I mean? Like, for example, here, I'll show you all the rare ores and all the rare materials, just because I'm not BSing. Watch. And these cost money, depending on which one it is. Hey, tell him I'm recruiting, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna, because this is the best way to recruit. You know what I mean? Like, you want to test their abilities and see if they know what they're doing. Come on. It's water. I haven't checked the comments real quick. Oh, you soda. Oh, you soda? Alright, fine, that's cool. Go ahead, use your soda. See that? Could do it.
You win.
Yeah, he's good. He knows what he's doing. Welcome to the league, man. This is how I recruit now. I just Young Ice pretty much kind of made me do that right now. This is the best way to recruit somebody because you test their skill. Alright, so pretty much what I'm gonna get short and sweet because I don't want to get through what I pretty much explained with Ice. Okay, so what this league is based on is Dark Knight's Metal. And that comic just released about 3 months ago. And if you look it up on YouTube, it's better description than what I'm talking about. But that's what I'm going for a league. Pretty much Batman becomes every supervillain and hero with powers, takes their abilities, and becomes that person, but evil. But that's kind of what I'm going for. We're kind of anti-heroes. We're rogues. You do whatever you want. Basically, you play this game on your terms, whenever it's convenient for you. Like, if you have to work, go to school, do something important, take care of the family, anything that's more important than just playing video games, handle that first. Nothing is regulated. You play whenever you want. I never tell anybody what to do because basically some people want to just do stuff on their own, or sometimes they do it with their old friends or like old people that you met from your old league or whatever, you know, stuff like that. You can do that. It's cool. I don't trip off of it. This league is really chill. We pretty much represent badass characters. That's one thing too. I forgot to tell Ice. We represent badass characters, so make your character as badass as possible. You know what I mean? Savage. You know, be the best you can be. Have fun too, man. Make the best out of this league, because that's what I want this league to be about and to represent. Being badass, being hella cool, hella chill. Never worry about anything. Never stress, because this game is meant to be fun. You know what I mean? And yeah, there's a lot of stuff that they can fix. Yes. It's in pretty much every game that there's out there. There's always a glitch, there's always something that they have to fix. But there's always potential to this game to update, you know? But that's just me, because I've been playing this since 2011, so... But yeah, pretty much, man, just be yourself, handle your business. If you want to join the league and raids, that's cool. If you want to do everything on your own to figure out the feats and little side missions that you missed in the past, like the old tier 1, tier 2 feats and stuff, missions, go ahead, right ahead and do it, man. Log in whenever you feel like it. There's no obligations, just communication, man. You know what I mean? That's pretty much it, man. Cool with that? Oh, report. Progress report, my bad. Oh yeah, but yeah, this is the new league that I'm making. It's based on the new comics just released, DC Universe. Comics just released Dark Knight's Metal. My league is representing that basically, because, you know what I mean, that looks badass, so I took it out after that, you know. And if you guys look into it, kind of make your character off of that. Like, since you're Young Ice, right? You're kind of like a Dark Knight Mr. Freeze. You know what I mean? Make your character kind of like that. You know what I mean? And since you're about water, make yours, since we don't have Aquaman, and there is an Aquaman Batman, kind of go for something like that, but your own swag. Cool? Alright, cool. Because I'm fire, so I'm Nightmare Batman. You know what I mean? There's either smoke or that fire, but I chose fire because it makes it look more. Yeah, and it's every element basically is what I'm going for too. Because there's an element Batman, there's War Machine Batman. That's basically what was his name? Cyborg. Devastator is Doomsday Batman. Batman Who Laughs, that's a Joker Batman. It's cool. You guys gotta check that out. You know what I mean? That's what I'm looking for. Let me see. How many people do I have in the league now? Okay, so for right now, this is just letting you guys know that way we kind of click more. You know, as a league. You know what I mean? We communicate better because instead of having 100 people at once, this is what I'm doing. So from now on, I'm recruiting 20 people. Okay, I'm recruiting 20 people in this league, and the reason why I'm going to do that is because so we can structure and build a badass community. You know what I mean? We don't always have to communicate. We don't always have to do all that. Just as long as we kind of know each other. You know what I mean? Because that way we can build this league to be as powerful as possible. So we can get as much skill points for everybody as possible. Whenever you can help or whenever you want to, that's fine. If you don't and you need to do your feats, just keep up with skill points, that's cool too. As long as you build that community, you know what I mean? And then you let people know that this league is chill, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I'm going for. But I'm going for that Dark Knights metal type of vibe league, you know? And if people are interested in recruiting, do what I did. You know how I fought both of you and I test your skills? And you're both really good? And you both can counter attack both my attacks? That's what we're looking for. And then ask them, you know what I mean? Like, if they, like, ask them questions, basic questions like, do you play this often? You don't have to play every day. Just enough where they can, you know, communicate. You know what I mean? That's what we're going for this league, man. Chill, vibe, everything like that. No worries, no stress. Because video games is supposed to be a stress reliever, right? End of the day from work, end of the day from school. Like Call of Duty's days. Remember Call of Duty? If you remember Call of Duty, you got back home, you got with a group of people that you got online with every day, and you put your squad together playing Modern Warfare 1, 2, and 3. Remember those days? Tack knives, yeah. That's the type of vibe I'm looking for in this league. You know what I mean? That's what it used to be in 2011 through I think 13 or 14, and then people started losing touch with communication. People didn't really talk so much. That's why people started leaving leagues and then started doing other things with other people. You know, I understand because they want to do something different, but. There's no atomic Batman, man. I don't have an atomic. I'm streaming too, you guys. So if I'm not just talking to you. I'm talking to people that are watching the stream too. So yeah, that's basically what I'm looking for. Every type of ability, Batman. Every type of style. You know what I mean? And we're let me see. For the league management points, we're at 61,000. We need 125,000 points so we can get our league haul and make that shit look badass. You guys down? You guys seem like brothers. That's cool if you guys are. That's what's up. That's cool to have brother leagues. People, yep, that's sick. So, you guys cool with that? Alright, so how many? Okay, so you guys are not new at this league, in this game, right? Yeah, you guys know pretty much the skill points and armor and mods and stuff like that, right? Okay, cool. So, do you guys have more than 2 tunes or 3? Like, just type it. Just put 3, whatever you have. Like, do you have more than one tune character? 1? Oh, that's smart, bro. Thank you. Alright, I'm gonna tell you something. And this is true. Okay? Alright, so you know how you go through missions and raids, whatever. And let's say you beat them all. You really can't do anything. That's not true. You know how the people complain about trying to get money and currency and stuff like that? Selling stuff in the broker while you have everything like completed, like at the moment that you're doing everything, that's very smart, because when you research or when people are looking for and people are collections that you pretty much know that are valuable, sell it in the broker. So when you guys get to my level, did you guys inspect my gear? You see how I have the OP gear? Okay, so the best way to do it, the best way to make sure that you get all of them from now on, from every set of gear, is focus on the raids that are based on the OP item, the OP ring, the OP neck piece from Olympus, fighting Typhon and Zeus. You know how you keep fighting them and then sometimes you get the collection? Keep doing that. Keep structuring that. You don't have to, since you don't really need it right now, you want to focus on the stronger gear, do that. But in order for you to do it, play that in a weekly basis. Complete the raid. If you decide to use some replay badges to get the gear or whatever, that's cool, but don't use so much. The reason why I'm saying don't use your replay badges so much in the beginning, like when a new raid comes in, is you want to wait until another raid is about to release. So 2 weeks to about 3 weeks towards a new DLC, like for example, Antimatter is coming in June 3rd, right? And we had the double points for Ultra Bucks, right? They do that. Then you use your replay badges. Then you do that, because that's actually worth your currency. You know what I mean? You're getting double for the amount you would get for one replay badge feat. You know what I mean? You invest your time. You know what I mean? Once you get those replay badges for the double points, then you do those missions over those 8-player raids, not the ones that you do fighting 300 or 400 ads, because that'll take forever. You know what I mean? Manage your time of doing those raids. Then once you do those raids, you have more of a chance to get those rare drops for the OP items. You get me? And then, if you can afford, you know how you can look up the collections in the broker? Go to broker and go to collections, and they'll show you all the collections that you're missing. Yeah, when you go there, you buy all the collections that you're missing that are cheap, that you can afford. You get me now? Alright, cool. Now that's my strategy, you guys. Okay, does everything that I'm telling you guys make sense? Because I want to be clear, you know what I mean? I don't want to sound like I'm confusing anything. Alright. Dude, are you using two different computer in the game, or you're using your brother's PS4 and you have your own? Do you guys separate ones or what? Wait a minute. Oh, you guys are brothers. Wait, what? I'm confused. You know? Oh, but you guys are brothers, though. You just have it in a different room. Oh, that's sick. Oh, okay. I thought you guys were joking on. Like, that's sick. That's sick, bro. That's cool to have two brothers in the league. That's what's up. I'm gonna call you twins. That's what you guys are. Even you guys probably older than each other, I'm gonna call you twins, alright? Hey, you're brothers. I can say that. Even though if you're not, I'm gonna call you twins. That's sick. Alright. I definitely gotta go. People in this stream saying that you guys is cool as fuck. Especially Diana. I know, right? That's cool. Let me see. So, so anything that you guys need me to go through, or armories. This is something you guys do need to know. Okay, so when it comes to modding your gear, don't use low level mods ever. Don't use like level tier 3 or 4 mods on tier 7 or 8 mods ever. I won't ever do that, because when I see somebody that has 195, 191 gear with like level 4 or 5 mods, and I'm like, bro, that defeats the whole purpose. It makes your like gear weak. You know what I mean? Not its full potential. You always want to match the CR if you decide to mod at the same level or higher. You know what I mean? Because there's different levels now. So what I'm getting at is just make sure that you see how I mod everything. You see how everything has mods in this one? Like the new one? And it's fully modded with the best mods, best gear and everything, OP gear and everything like that. Okay, so what I meant by doing that is always make sure that your main tune, your main role, always has the best of the best. Period. Okay. Anytime that let's say you know the OP gear for Olympus and the OP gear for Underworld for the neck piece, and for the Olympus is for the ring. Okay, I still have the ring on this one, but if I were to switch, this the second armor. The second armor is basically the second role that you basically would use second to your main one. Yeah. So you put you see, look at this one. Look at my gear. And tell me when you're done, so that way I can tell you the rest. Alright, so you see how some of the gear has the mods, some of them don't? Okay, so there's always going to be 4 levels in each tier. Tier 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and all, whatever, right? There's 4 different levels. There's green gear, which is the weakest gear, which is the lowest you can get. Blue being okay, like the second level. Being purple is the second best gear that you would get in the drops, right? From the raids and 4 players or whatever, the 8 players. That's the best that you can get in the raids. And then usually when you go to the vendor, it's the yellow, right? It's the gold one, which is the highest one you can get at the time. Do that. The purple goes strictly on your secondary character, right? Mine is the DPS, because I've been playing tank since I've been playing this game, so I'm used to tanking. So anything that's secondary to my role, the second best, I'm gonna give it to this one, because you know how this one has the OP neck piece, Olympus, and then it has, Underworld, and it has the OP head from Time. Yeah, so that's strictly what I do. Anything that's second best goes strictly to this one. what I'm doing is when I get more Ultra Bucks, since I have the whole set, I'll just get the duplicate armor that's 195, and I'll replace it with the 193 gear. You get where I'm coming from? Alright, cool. And then when it comes to your PvP, this is the last thing I'm gonna tell you, because this is basically just feedback from me, advice. It's not me telling you how to play, because that's not why I'm telling you this. I'm just trying to tell you how to conserve time. You know what I mean? So everything I'm telling you is just to balance your time and how you play, how you manage it, how you structure it, how you sell any items or anything like that. Let me know before you sell anything that you think is rare. That way I can kind of tell you the real true judgment, or if you can save it for later, you know, stuff like that. So this is my PvP gear. Okay? So when it comes to PvP gear, this is full maxed out 101 PvP gear. Not everything modded, because I don't really focus on it as much. I should, but I pretty much have all the gear sets to focus on my PvE, because they never really level this PvP gear anymore because of the bad, I guess, comments and bad feedback, right? Which makes sense, because some powers and abilities are broken in that game, so when you try to attack them, it's not doing any damage or anything like that, which over time, over later on in the future, I know they're gonna fix. So at the moment, my character has full set of gear, right? Okay, so what I mean by that is, win or lose, every time, like, you want to practice how to fight, a certain ability, a certain power, certain type of weapon style. You know those arenas that are fighting in the Batcave or fighting in the Shadow Lair or whatever? What do they call it? Hold on. Yeah, Shadowlands or Batcave. Okay, so I would always recommend playing that solo. Every time that you're gonna say, you guys are bored, you guys did all the side missions, practice, keep doing those missions. The reason why I say that is because you don't need replay badges to play that again, right? You could always keep playing that until you get bored or you get tired of playing that. Okay, what I'm getting at is, win or lose, you always get something out of it. You get experience, you learn how to fight a certain style, a certain power, and you kind of know on how they use their mechanics. So when you kind of get familiar with that ability and that power, you know how to counter it. Does that make sense? Even though they have a broken power, you'll get the basic knowledge on how they use it. Because when you see people that use weapons, that's always going to be the same. You just got to learn the styles and their breaking point. So for you to fight anybody in PvE or PvP, the best way is make sure you know their combos. Make sure that you know their finishing moves. And once you know their finishing moves, block it. Counter attack that. And the reason why I'm saying you do those PvP missions a lot, those side missions where you find somebody else, do them solo, because it helps you become a better fighter. And that armor, the level and stuff like that, it's hard to get. No, it's not. You just have to earn it. The more points you get, like let's say, you guys have any PvP gear? Put it on real quick. Oh, you have it on now? Let me see. Oh, yeah, never mix your PvP gear with your PvE. And your armory, never save it. Yeah, don't do that, because that can mess up your whole loadout, your whole stats and everything like that. Like, don't do that. Make sure you have your own different armory, like how I have it. You know what I mean? Okay, so what I was gonna get to say. Alright, you know how there's level 96 where they start you in PvP? Alright, well, let's go so that way it's better explained. Yeah, I'm going to, you know where you, yeah, 90, 96, 97, 99, 98, 99 PvP gear. You know how you go to, wait, am I going to the wrong spot? Yeah, I am, huh? Yeah, I should have went to the meta wing. I should have did that. I don't know why I did that, but should have went to the meta wing. Yeah, so you know how like you get the armor and you level up. You just have to play it on a daily basis. You don't have to play it all day. Just do like 10 matches or 5 matches a day. Get your armor, man. Level that armor. It's easy. It just takes time to earn that armor, you know what I mean? Because in PvE, all you have to do is wait for the drops for the gear that you need. Oh, and for the PvE gear, all you really have to focus on, bro, and you guys, is the purple gear and the yellow gear. So for the time being, when you get the green and blue gear, just put it on at the moment. But if you have that purple gear, always put it to your secondary loadout. Your secondary armor, always. That way your main role always has the best armor. Always has the best, has the OP gear, has the best mods. You want to mod him only. You don't want to mod both armies at once, because that way your character could have been stronger if you would have put 2 mods instead of splitting them. You know. Cool. I'm done. I just wanted to get to that because that's basically how I play. You guys cool with that? I'm just giving feedback, you know. That's just up. Yeah, but yeah, that's what we're gonna do, alright? Remember, 3 armories. You guys, okay, so if you guys have 2, get 3. 1 for your PvP, 1 for your main, for your DPS if you guys are DPS, and then 1 for your secondary role. If you like to, one of you like to troll, or one you like to heal, I'd rather you guys do that. That way we have more, variety. You know what I mean? You don't have to go to you don't have to make another tune in order for him to be troll, you know? Cool. Yeah, don't get 4. You don't need 4. You only need 3. 1 for his second role, and then 1 for your main role, and 1 for your PvP. Yeah. Ultra powers. Tell your brother to get 3. Or show him how to get 3. Oh, you got 3 too? Oh, cool. Damn, you guys play like I do then, huh? Here. You guys are gonna, since you guys have a lot of skill points, you guys have a lot of knowledge now. And you guys went to school. You guys got ranked up. So you guys are called Elite Knights. That's what, you guys are second ranked. Right below me. So we're starting with 20 people right now, okay? Let's see how many people we got now. Okay, we're at 8 right now. We're gonna go to 20 people. And then from those 20 people in this league, we're gonna build that community and build that that league like Dark Knights Metal. Cool? That's sick, bro. I'm never gonna get tired of that. Alright, let's start recruiting, because that's basically what I'm doing. Remember, they have to have a cool name, badass, and basically element that we don't have yet. Well, we can have a second element, but you know what I mean? That's what we're looking for. Like elements and basically anything that fits this league's, like a cool badass name, basically. and has about 100 skill points. Because if they have at least 100 skill points, they have knowledge in how to play. You know, they're not clueless. They're not gonna be shy about asking questions or stuff like that. You know. Yeah, so just chill, you know. Do whatever you gotta do, chill. Because I'm just recruiting, so if you guys just looking around and stuff like I am, that's cool. That's what I'm doing. Right. That's funny, Diana. Remember, challenge them to a fight. And if they have a lot of skill points, I have 312 skill points. Lead them to me so I can fight them. After you guys fight them. True. True. Yeah, she is cute. What's that? No, I know what she meant. I was talking about something else. She's funny. That's funny. Let's see. You need stuff for your next giveaway? So you want me to give you stuff so you can give it away? What the fuck? That's not progress, man. That's like Grand Theft Auto. Trying to take my credit. Yeah, I'll give you this because I had it. Nah, somebody gave it to me. Man. You'll get it someday. Don't trip. Well, I don't need it. I'll give you like base items. Yeah, I'll give you a lot of base items. I don't need. Yeah, I'll give you stuff like that. That looks like Kratos. God of War. Alright, I'm gonna go to Little Bohemia because there's a lot of people there. And you guys should go like towards Gotham or something. Or let me see. Because I'm trying to recruit more people. Let's see. Let me go to Amusement Mall real quick to see if I can get anybody there. Can I join as junior? Yeah, Fernando, yeah, I am. I got, for at the time right now, I have 8 members. I'm just recruiting, finding them, seeing they have skill, and seeing they have basic knowledge of the game. From there, yeah. I'm streaming on YouTube. Ice. Yeah, I'm streaming on YouTube. What's up, Nicole? That's cool. Everybody's in here. Yeah, I'm recruiting right now, so I'm just making sure that I can build this league a little more properly. Okay. I gotta do this speed. I gotta do it before the Oh wow, I didn't even do these missions. I don't even
You'll regret crossing the river.
Oh, that's fine, that's fine. Can you
No! How unclear.
Yeah. Fernando, Nicole, Diana, how you been, by the way? Hey, how was your Christmas? Merry Christmas, by the way, and Happy New Year. How was it? How was it, everybody? Was it cool? Hey, thanks for stopping by, watching the stream, chilling, man. I'm here trying to recruit, you know.
You've got the wrong guy. I don't know anything.
Yeah, it was cool.
Oh, hell no! I don't know where Batman is.
Is this a riddle? What's your problem?
Cool.
Hey, this is good.
I'm perplexed too.
I haven't seen.
Alright, you guys, let me see. What's the name of my channel? Oh, it's the same. Here, I just write it down. My bad. I'm all trying to answer people from the stream while talking. That's my stream name too. And I gotta start streaming other stuff. Oops. Yeah, group chat. Group chat. It's the same as my PSN. Yeah. You were supposed to get a headset for Christmas? Oh, for your gaming system? Oh. Or just to listen to music? Oh, okay. And Nicole, how was your Christmas? Was it cool? It was alright. It could have been better, but it was cool. The food, yeah.
The crime syndicate has its tentacles wrapped around every facet of this Earth's society. We need to
Yeah.
map out their control structures so we know how to infiltrate and subvert them.
Barbarity is everywhere in this universe. You're more likely to see an act of cruelty
What
than an
Mayor
act of
Gordon
violence.
has done
We're
is
going to change
unacceptable.
that.
We're going to clean up this cesspool, one street at a time. Here's the plan.
What'd you have for Thanksgiving? I mean, what'd you have for Christmas? Like, what'd you eat? Why did they take him so much? Why did they take him down? Hold on, wait. No, you're gonna kill me. I'm gonna die off of this. Why wouldn't I? That's weird. I'm gonna repair my armor because I couldn't even do any damage, man. That's never happened to me before. Oh, what I got for Christmas was these sick ass sorry for that like type of jackets from like, I don't know if you know Spawn, but I have a zip up jacket of Spawn, I have a zip up jacket of Venom, and then I have a zip up jacket about the Dragon Ball Z, and the way it's printed on the jacket, it's pretty dope. What else? I got $200 PlayStation cards. I got, let me see what I get. Oh, I got Jordans, 2 pairs of Jordans, and then I got a case for my laptop. Let me see. Oh, 3 pairs of different bull hats. Yeah, Chicago Bulls. Yeah, I got 3 hats fitted. And I got, let me see. Oh, I got 2 different games. Whatever. I'm a nerd, so what? That's funny. Ain't nothing being wrong with being a nerd. Man, represent, yo. I'm just kidding. Oh, that's cool, man. Happy wife, happy life, man. What? Man, you know what? I ain't done no dork. I'm just realistic, yo. You talking about me? I don't agree with that.
Listen, you don't want to be my mate. My mates end up either worm food or worse.
She's joking. Oh, that's hilarious. Nah, I ain't tripping. She's just kidding, I know. Mail? Yeah, I see my mail. I'm just recruiting, man. I'll open it later. Yeah, I'll mail it to you later. Now, boy. Watch your tongue. No, he's thinking he's bossing me, but he's mistaken. The Spawn jacket? You know what I'm talking about, right? Spawn? The Spawn jacket and Venom jacket is sick. Like, it's OP itself. It's overpowered. He's like, yeah. Proper word of saying that is Latina. Homie. I'm Mexican and Salvadorian. No, it's because it has chile. It made me cough because the smell of it's really spicy. Just shut my mouth. Yeah, I'm Mexican and Salvadorian. My mom is Salvadorian and my dad's Mexican. It's not chips, dude, it's popcorn. It has this powder, chile powder, and then every time I eat some of it, and it makes me cough. That's what's up.
Three, two, one, fight. You win.
Oh, to be honest with you, for fire, it's really only good for tanking. Really, for DPS, I don't really use it. I don't like. It's okay, but it could be better. You know what I mean? It doesn't. To me, it doesn't really fit to its full capability. So fire DPS, not really. What? Oh, me? Oh, my hair is straight. There's no wavy. The wavy is my mom. My mom has wavy hair. My dad has the straight hair.
Bollocks. Do I look like your mum? What are you going on about?
But I always cut it kind of like a fade. Just recruiting. Messing around, I guess. I think I'll do these missions.
Oh, good. Superman said to expect you. We have a situation here. The ship Superman may have mentioned has been commandeered by LexCorp agents. On top of that, they've taken over our research stations. We can't let them take our data or that ship. You have to stop them.
I have 312. I got a lot of skill points yesterday. From PvP. We had a group doing some PvP. We got like 3 skill points. Getting there too, yo. I had 308 like 3 days ago. I skyrocket because of the OP gear and the collections for the material and auras. I have them, and they're 50-point feet, so most of them I already finished. And the gear, the 195 gear, got that too.
mistake. Get back! Reinforcements! Enough! It's over for you. No!
What's up, man? You trying to do some beats or something in here?
We're losing ground.
Did you have to destroy the rocks? Yeah, we need to run chat.
No way, pal. We're being overrun. We're losing ground. Reinforcements. For Earth. Get back.
Looks like I just missed the action. Good work securing the site. The ship is empty. I wonder who could have...
Come on, Superman. I thought crashed alien ships were your forte.
Luther, you'd be wise to leave while you still have your feet under you.
Whoever is in my office got past all of my security measures, including the retinal scanners. They're going to regret that.
Really? Lead-lined walls, Lex? And you want me to believe this isn't a trap? I've already told the Justice League I'm here.
Trust me, of all the ways I've imagined killing you, this is not one. Now let's go. I want my office back. I hate when people mess with my station. All right, mystery man, we're here. Who the hell are you?
Good afternoon, Lex. And I assume this is Superman.
Correct. It's uncanny. He looks just like you.
And you sound just like him. Forgive me. I'm Alexander Luthor. And while my hijacking of this office may seem like a threat to you, I assure you, I have much more dire things.
Enough, you loquacious twit. I'll show you how I deal with threats. You will lose this day.
Lex, wait! At least hurt him out.
It really is me. He knows he's made in my office his personal affront. Of course I run. Back off. You're making a mistake.
Great Krypton!
I'm warning. Get back. This won't end well.
Had enough?
You're making a mistake. Stop! Get back! This won't end well. I'm warning. Back off. Back off.
I'm bringing you to justice.
Get back. You're making a mistake. This won't end well.
You need to be on pretty much.
This has gone long enough.
I'm warning.
I am not your enemy. Please, you must listen. I come from another world, another Earth, similar to yours, but ruled by tyranny. My Earth needs your help.
If what you say is true, then this is a problem for the Justice League.
Please, summon them. Thank you for coming. I am here because an immensely powerful group of super beings called the Crime Syndicate has seized control of my world and made violence and vice a way of life. The vast majority of the police are corrupt, and the citizens have chosen ignoble paths to survive. I once led a team of heroes, not unlike your Justice League against them, but I am the last survivor.
I don't think it's wise to take him at his word. You can't trust a Luthor. Any Luthor.
We can't ignore his plea for help, even if he has the face of our enemy. There are billions of lives at stake. I could use the lasso to compel him.
We don't need to. He's telling the truth. The situation sounds dire.
I don't like the idea of leaving our Earth defenseless, no matter what the reason.
Martian Manhunter, Green Lantern, and Aquaman can command the Watchtower and rely on the rest of Earth's heroes in case of any emergencies. I assure you, Batman, our Earth is well protected. I vote, we go.
This Earth may refuse to acknowledge that I'm its greatest champion, but perhaps this other Earth will better appreciate my efforts. I'm in.
I wouldn't hold your breath, Luthor, or step out of line.
Then it's settled.
Oh, damn. Anyone else got the feels right now?
You gotta love it when the band
Now that we're here, I suggest we split up. You two, follow me to the courthouse. It is the main source of corruption in Gotham City.
Hey, I'm allowed to do this. got 20 bucks on the one on the left.
I'm hit!
My pension won't cover this.
Officer down!
I must defeat you.
Mind your own business, freaks.
Book 'em.
Mind your own business, freaks.
I got 20 bucks on the one on the left.
You're not like me. Wait.
Requesting backup.
1033, request assistance!
It's over.
Get out of here, scum. I didn't ask for your help.
We're gonna need an advance on your protection money.
Officer down! My pension won't cover this. This situation is getting out of control. This
We're
is
gonna
now
need
a
an
crime
advance
scene.
on your protection money.
Go for backup.
Gordon, your time as mayor is over. You're under arrest for obstruction of justice.
Cut it any closer, Owl Man?
I had to make sure your money transfer cleared. Your protection isn't pro bono after all, and neither is your re-election. Now, if you'll excuse me, someone's behind on their payments.
Good, he's gone. Move quickly.
Pretty bold move for a wanted criminal to show his face in my city. I see you found some more costume flunkies. Did you tell them what happened to the last bunch?
This time is different. Your tyranny ends today.
I don't have time to play games with you. I have an entire police force to take out my trash for me. Now, if you don't mind, I have a re-election gala to plan.
I am Alexander Luthor, protector of Earth. Back off. You're making a mistake. Get back.
That's your one free shot. Do you really think you can hurt me?
This won't end well. I'm warning.
It'll take more than that.
You shouldn't try to... This one is worse than I imagined.
Afraid so. The first steps in the order is removing Mayor Gordon from office. If removing him gives us a foothold, then by all means.
Alright, you guys, I'm gonna go cook my food real quick. I'm hungry. Yeah, I'm gonna eat it. I ate a little bit of popcorn, but I didn't eat a lot, so I won't ruin my appetite. Catch you guys in a little bit. Go eat real quick. Thank you guys. Be right back. Peace. Thanks for watching, by the way.